guys, welcome to my channel, and today we will be making seafood pate kode. A pate kode can be compared to like an empanada or like a Jamaican beef patty, okay, but it's kind of different. Let me go ahead and show you guys how it's done. So here I have 6 cups of all-purpose flour. All right, and in here I'm just gonna go ahead and make some liquid. I have Maggie. I'm gonna be using the blue one, but if you can't find the blue one, the other one that I have in my hand is fine. That's the one I usually use, but when I find the blue one, I try to be fancy and use it because that one comes straight from Haiti. So I'm going ahead and adding 1 cube of Maggie, which is chicken flavored bouillon, and I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of water to it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the microwave for 1 minute until it has dissolved. All right, and when it has dissolved in that water, I'm gonna go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of salt, you guys, and I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it up. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 cup of water. All right, so now make sure this mixture is not hot, by the way, and it is like warm. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and get our 6 cups of flour, and we're gonna add 1 room temperature egg to it, you guys. Then we're gonna go ahead and mix that all around. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and add 6 tablespoons of room temperatured butter. All right, and we're just gonna take that butter and we're gonna squeeze it up, and we're gonna go ahead and put it in there and put it all over there until it has like dissolved and you really cannot see that butter at all. Then we're gonna go ahead and slowly start adding that liquid we made with the Maggie and the salt. We're gonna slowly start adding that liquid, and we're just gonna go ahead and keep mixing it around as you see I'm doing. Okay, you guys, do not add too much water at one time, okay, because it's gonna be a mess. All right, so go ahead and add it a little bit of a time, because you may not need to use all of it. Even if it look like it's only a little bit left in there, just still adding it a little bit at a time, you guys. You're gonna keep mixing it like you see I'm doing right there. And once the dough starts to come together and it no longer starts to stick to your hand and it's no longer all dried up, that's how you know that you don't need to add any more water, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys and add a little bit more water. And you see how my dough is looking now. Now I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vegetable shortening, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of vegetable shortening all over that. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work that dough. All right, I'm gonna work it, and it's good to work your dough for like a good 5 to 10 minutes, you guys, on a clean surface. You can go ahead and work that dough, you guys. This is very important, because if you try to be a hero and you don't want to work that dough and you go ahead and just put it away, it ain't gonna turn out too good, you guys. Then I went ahead and I balled it up, and I put a little bit of oil at the top, and I'm putting a clean cloth over it. Then I'm gonna let it sit for 4 hours overnight if possible, so you can get the best results, because this recipe needs time. Time is the special ingredient, okay, you guys? So after we cover it up, we're going to go ahead and give it some time so that it can come together. Now we're going to go ahead and clean our conch, okay? This is Lambi. We're going to go ahead and clean it up. That's how you call conch in Creole. It's called Lambi. So we're going to go ahead and take off any excess skin that the conch may have that we do not need. All right, you guys, with conch take a lot of time to cook because it's a hard meat. So we're going to go ahead and try to tenderize it. So we're going to go ahead and cut it in half because it's really thick, and then we're going to beat it. We're going to beat it like it stole our money. We're going to beat it like it owe us some money, and it said, you know what, you ain't getting that money back. So we gonna beat it, bitch. Where my money? Ooh, I forgot where I was, but yes, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna beat that conch just like that. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna cut up the conch. All right, you can cut it up how big or how small you want. It does not matter. It's all depend on you, boo boo. Whatever you want to do, I want to do it too. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and put that in a bowl, and we're gonna go ahead and clean it. I'm using 1 lime to clean it, you guys, and I'm gonna go ahead and squeeze the lime all over there and make sure that all of that conch got some of that lime, you guys. All right, and then when I'm done doing that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take my conch and remove the skin from it. Okay, this is totally optional. This is more for looks. If you want it to look pretty, I want it to look very pretty, so I'm just going ahead and removing the skin from my conch. And I like to do it after I cut up my conch because I feel like it's easier for me to handle. It's easier for me to have more control, so that's why I like to cut it up after I like to take off the skin after I already cut it up, you guys. So I'm just going ahead and I'm removing the skin. And like I said, this is optional. I see people make conch all the time and they do not remove the skin, and it turns out just fine. All right. But me, I'm going ahead and I'm removing the skin to mine. All right. So I went ahead and I did that. So now after I let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it off just like you see that I did. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to put it to cook, you guys. Can't take a lot of time to cook and I ain't got time today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm cooking in my pressure cooker. So before I did that, I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of épices and I'm going ahead and adding 1 cube of chicken flavor bouillon, which is the Maggie. And then I'm going to go ahead and mix it all in there. And I'm going to put that bad boy in my pressure cooker because ain't nobody got time today. All right, then we're going to go ahead and add some water. I think I had like 3 quarts. It was at 3 in my pressure cooker. Then I went ahead and put it to boil. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chop up some onions, green bell peppers, red bell peppers, yellow bell peppers, all the bell peppers. We're going to chop it up. Then we're going to go ahead and boil some eggs, you guys. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and check my conch in my pressure cooker. And once you see that it's like this, you see how it can tear apart, that thing ready to go. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna save some of that water, get a little bowl, put it under there and save some of that water just like that. But it's better to have more than what you need. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and dispose of the other half of the water because we don't need that much water. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get a pot, put it on the stove, let it get hot, add 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, you guys. Then we're gonna go ahead and mix that in there, and then we're gonna get that conch water that we made, that our conch boiled in, and we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons of water in there. I'm just using the spoon, just like that, like a spoonful, and we're just gonna go ahead and mix it like that until that tomato paste has completely dissolved in there, and there's no longer like no big chunks, just like that. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add that conch. Add that. Okay. All right, we're gonna go ahead and add that. We're gonna go ahead and mix it up like that and let it get in there in the tomato paste. And you know, tomato paste gonna give it some color. It's gonna bring it out. It's gonna make it look good. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of épices. I will have in the description box a link on how to make épices if you don't know how to make it, y'all. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some Maggie. Now I'm looking at it, I should have really moved that spoon, but it's whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon, 1 cube of chicken flavored bouillon Maggie, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix that all in there. Then I'm gonna go ahead and get them bell peppers we chopped up, and I'm gonna go ahead and add a handful of that into there, and I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up just like that, just like that. Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and start adding some butter. I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of butter. When working with seafood, I always like to add a little butter. It brings it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clean my shrimp while that's cooking and sizzling. Okay, I went ahead and got a bag of shrimp from Publix, Walmart. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up with a lime, you guys. All right, and I'm gonna set it to the side. Then I'm gonna go ahead and come back and add a little bit more of water, you guys. This time I add like 1/4 cup of water, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna mix that all together, you guys. Yes, just like that. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and add 1 bonnet pepper. This is spicy, by the way, but you don't have to add the bonnet pepper. That is optional. But Lambi, Haitians, when they cook conch, it's supposed to be spicy. So I went ahead and I had to add the little bonnet peppers to mine, y'all. But you don't like it, baby, don't add it. All right, as simple as that. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of more of the conch water, you guys. See, this time I added 2 spoonfuls, y'all. 2 spoonfuls, you guys. And each spoonful is like, I say, like a tablespoon, you guys, or maybe 2, not much. All right, then just let it cook for a little bit, and baby, that thing is ready. Yes, and you see how I have it? I ain't let the water dry all the way out. It still got a little bit of water in there. That's how you want to keep it. You don't want to let that water dry out, y'all. Just like you see it, that's how it go. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cut up some crab of delight, you guys. You know this is imitation crab meat. Some of y'all think y'all too bougie to eat the imitation crab meat, baby. That's okay. You don't like it. I mean, I'm a little bougie too, but I'm bougie with a hint of humble. So I still mess with the imitation crab meat. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna rinse off my shrimp that I had cleaned earlier with the lime. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse it off. Now what I'm doing is taking it out the water, and I'm squeezing them very hard to make sure I take out all that excess water. This is very, very important. Then I went ahead and I seasoned it. I added 2 tablespoons of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. Then I went ahead and added 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning. Now I'm adding about 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. I went ahead and added 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder and onion powder. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add 1/4 teaspoon of the Cajun and Italian seasoning. All right. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix that all together, you guys. And then I'm going to go ahead and add some parsley. Just let the Lord lead you. Just add the parsley until you hear the cry of your ancestors say that's enough. All right. Go ahead and just mix it all up just like that. Now we're going to go ahead and get our cast iron. We're going to add about 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, and we're gonna go ahead and add 1 tablespoon of butter on them, and we're gonna cook those shrimp. You see how they sizzling? That's why you got to make sure you take out all the excess water so they can sizzle and not boil, baby. Yes, baby. Then we're gonna go ahead and take those shrimps, and all I did was add them to that conch. Remember that little conch mixer we made? Went ahead and added to that. Now I'm going ahead and I'm getting some sausage, and I'm gonna go ahead and chop up my sausage, and I'm gonna go ahead and cook those sausages. Put them in a pan. Put the oil on the pan, put the sausage in there. We're going to go ahead and let them cook. You could use whatever kind of sausage you want, baby. You could use hot dogs if you want. It's all up to you, baby. Then we're going to go ahead and we're going to add that crab delight that we chopped up earlier, and those bell peppers and onions that we chopped up earlier, baby. Yes, yes, yes. You see how that's coming together, and it's so pretty. Look at all them beautiful little colors. Ooh, yes. Now I'm going to go ahead and I added like a little butter, like I'll say like 1/4 teaspoon of butter. Then I added 1 tablespoon of Old Bay seasoning. Then I went ahead and added 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. Then I went ahead and added 1/4 teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Then I went ahead and added 1 teaspoon of cayenne, and I'm going ahead and adding about 1 teaspoon of Cajun seasoning, you guys. Then I'm going to go ahead and mix that all together so those flavors could get in there. All right, and look at that bad boy. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Whew. Then we're going to go ahead and add it. Yes, you got that right. We're going to go ahead and add it to the shrimp and the conch. Yes, baby. Yes, yes, yes. This is about to be some good seafood patty. Yes, baby. Yes, yes. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to combine these. They about to become married and live together forever. Whew, Lord. Yes, just like this. All right. And when we're done mixing it up like this, we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn the stove off, put it on the side, and let it cool down. Don't try to do this like when it's still hot, because you're going to mess stuff up. Let it go ahead and cool. Yes. But anyway, you're going to go ahead, put it on the side, and we're going to go ahead and let it cool down. I'll be cheating. Y'all be putting it in the freezer a little right quick so it could cool down faster. All right. So here I go, and I got my flour. Remember my flour that I worked with earlier? My dough. I got my dough. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a piece of my dough, and I'm going to ball it up into a little ball, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and ball it in a little ball, and make sure you do this on a clean surface. I like to put Saran Wrap on my surface because the cleanup is easier, and I have a little OCD, you guys. I like to put the Saran Wrap. So I got Saran Wrap, and make sure you put some flour so that it don't stick to the Saran Wrap or to your clean counter. Make sure you put some flour on your hands. Make sure you put a little flour on the dough, and make sure you put a little bit of flour on your rolling pin so it don't stick, you guys. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to roll that dough out like that. Make sure you don't roll it out too thin, because if you do, it's gonna mess up. It's gonna break and stuff. So it got to be a little thick, like at least 1 inch. Then we're gonna go ahead, after we're done rolling it up, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna add the filling. Don't be stingy with the filling. All right, don't be stingy with the filling. Give them people some filling. Don't be stingy. Sure. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to close it up, you guys. And it got a little dirty, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead, we're going to close it up. This is very crucial, baby. This is very crucial, because if you don't close it up right, and if it breaks, and if it got holes in it, what's going to happen is when you try to fry this, it's going to come apart. The oil is going to get inside of it, and it's going to be a disaster. Okay, it's going to be a disaster, you guys. You're going to have to throw it away. Okay, so make sure you don't got no big holes in them. All right, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to take our fork and stick it just like that. Then we're going to go ahead and got our deep fryer at 350 degrees. We're going to go ahead and put that bad boy in the deep fryer, and we just going to let it cook until it's gold and brown, just like this, you guys. When it's golden just like this, it's like a golden child. Yes, child. It's done. It's ready to be delivered. Yes, it is. All right. And just like that, you guys, you have the seafood patty. Let's see how this bad boy look. Ooh. Cha. Look at that, you guys. Look at that. You could see the crab meat, the imitation crab meat. You could see the egg in there. You could see, oh, Jesus, it's so, oh, Lord. Yes. Let me go ahead and give this beautiful piece of food a moment of silence for the beauty that it holds. It don't get no better than that. You guys, it don't get no better than that. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, y'all.